Hi there folks, welcome back to Handmade by Shirley. I've got a couple of things here I want to use I got from Crafting Live. First of all, I've got this Funky Fossil Wilderness stencil. So I'd quite like to try that first. And I've also got the Woodware Rabbit, the Hare in the Brambles, which I'd like to do, not on the same video, but I'll be doing it on the video after this. So I thought I saw a nice demonstration when I was at Crafting Live with Funky Fossil, and they very kindly as well gave me a freebie stencil, which I thought was amazing. But yes, they did a fabulous demonstration with this particular stencil. So it's called Wilderness, and there's two pieces to it. So she started off with this piece. Well, she didn't actually start off with that piece. She started off with this. So I'm just going to try and do what she did. I can't remember her name now, the lady. Forgotten. So what she did was she taped this down. Now this is onto, I think there's two pieces there, yeah. So this is onto just not any particular card size. It's 5 3/4 by 6, I think. So what she did was she popped that stencil. It could be any stencil, but that was the actual one she popped on. To first of all, she stuck it down with a purpley tape, which I don't have, but that's fine. I've got this work. And you could do it with any bit of washi tape or anything you like, really. And here we go. I'll just pop that side as well, because and I'm going to use Catherine Pooler today. Now, I'm just thinking if I got, oh yeah, and I've got some daubers as well, because I bought some new daubers. Not many, but I did. Now, I don't seem to have my blending brushes on the table, which is a bit daft if I'm going to be blending. So I'll be back shortly when I get them. So I've got my blending brushes, and I just want to choose a kind of lightish colour. So I'm choosing this winter green. Hoping that's quite light. So if I can get the top off, probably best to get a green brush, not a blue one. And I just want to come in and just go over my paper. It probably looks like there's none on it, but there is. I'm sure there is. So just coming all the way around, let's just check what's going on. It doesn't seem to be doing too much actually. Let's press a wee bit harder, that's better. I can see it going on now. I couldn't see it going on before. I was like, oh, it's not going through there. So just a tiny more bit of pressure, maybe. This is a really good stencil, isn't it? I can tell the quality of this to some other stencils that I've got. So yeah, you can see it going through now. Just couldn't see it before. I was like, help. Yeah, it's definitely going on now. So there was a few demonstrations going on at various places. Not all the places. A lot of the places just had their stock, what they were, but a lot of places as well did have their demonstrator there, or somebody that's probably you've seen on TV, perhaps on one of the craft channels if you watch that sort of thing, which I do from time to time. I don't watch them all the time, but I do from time to time. So let's make sure that's more or less all covered. It could be patchy, and that's okay, I don't mind it being so patchy in the middle. So we can take that one off now, and then we can put the next one on. So it's a kind of different way of layering through. So that's come out really nicely. That's lovely. I like that. And we'll just take these sticky bits off. And I'll wash this as soon as I can because I don't want it to become stained. Just put that there. I'll take these bits off as well and get new bits of tape. So that's the first, well, that's, I mean, in that set you don't get that particular stencil. So you could just start using the first one, which is probably, no, it's probably actually this one next, and then you put that one over the top. I think that's what she did. So what she did next was she popped this on the top, and I'll need my tape again just to hold that all down. Oh, try not to move it. Let's see if it's moved slightly. That's okay. And then just again putting tape across this piece just to hold that in place. And at the bottom. That's fine. So what I need to actually get now this time is actually some black memento. You don't have to do it in black memento, or you could do it in a brown or any colour you liked. Now I'm going to just use this because it's quite dark. You could do it blue if you wanted. You could do anything colour wise. So I'm just going to go over this bit here. And you can still kind of see you could there, still kind of see the stencil at the back through there, but that's okay if you can. And then just a few up here. This really comes out really nicely, and it's really quite different as well. Cover that over again, and then that's this sort of the second part. Now I'm sure actually she did it the other way round, so let's hope that this will work my way round. Hopefully. So then we just peel that off now gently like that, and you see these areas, which is really cool. Pop that on there, and then the last stage is this wild. So it does work. So there's a bit in here, so obviously there's this bit you can marry up, and there's a bit in here where you marry that up as well. So yep, about there I'd say, I think. Yep, so I'm going to put some more tape on, and we're going to use some colours. So we'll take that bit down. I just think it's quite clever, and it's different. It's different for a change. I just liked it because it was a bit different. Now, you probably, obviously, if you wanted to buy anything like this, you could buy it off Funky Fossil's website, I'm sure. or I believe they are part of Create and Craft as well. So if you wanted to do it that way, that's how you'd buy it. I'm sure there's plenty of other places that do it. So I'm going to go in with this apricot colour into the back of here. So I'm just going to go over that. Probably should have dried the memento actually. Silly idea, surely. It's going to be a bit, but you can still see the stencil that I first put on, so that's quite nice. Yeah, I should have dried that off first. Just leave it like that, that'll be okay. And then I can do a different colour in let's see, I've got the green, don't want the green again. What did I use on the background? Well, I've got this green as well, so this is called Be Mine. Oh no, In the Park, sorry, not Be Mine. In the Park, that's called. So let's just put this one down here, I think. Don't see that quite as much, but it's still there, the one underneath. Yep. And then I'm going to put get this lid back on. Let's go here. Let's do this one. It's a girl. Let's just do this colour here. We'll do that up here. And we'll do the L with I'm going to do this pixie dust colour now. Oh, it's moved slightly. Should have moved. And I just think that's fabulous. That's it done. So that's a fabulous card design. So you're still getting that underneath, but you're still getting your first stencil. Obviously you can do it without, you don't have to do that at all. You could do it on even a piece of patterned paper, piece of white paper, black paper, anything really. Just getting these all together, and I'm going to just cut this down and see if we can back it onto something. So that was just really quick and easy to make such a lovely card. It's just different, I think. I just liked it because it was a bit different from what, you know, a lot of the cards about just now are. Just very slightly take that off as well, and very slightly cut that too, and then that gives us our, got a piece of black here. We could have it on, which might be quite nice, or we could have it in white then black, or something like that. Let's see if this white then black. No, I think it needs black first. So let's just do black. And I didn't buy an awful lot of card making stuff. I bought a few things, but I bought this marbling kit, which I'm hope to show you. Well, I will show you at some point once I've played with it for a bit, which was amazing because I made a necklace with it at the actual show. And we also had, you could put your card in, you could stamp on your card first and then put it into the marbling solution. So yeah, it was really cool. Indeed, it was. So just kind of trying to layer that up a bit. I think that was too close, surely. Come on. So just trying to layer that up a bit. It's better. There we go. So that's, and I mean, you could add things to this. You could add glossy accents, anything you wanted, just to make it pop a bit. But I think that's cool. I like that, and I hope you do. And I've not made it into a card, but I could do. So I'm just going to not going to score this at a minute. Don't think. I'm just trying to see if that's going to fit onto there. I think it will just. So let's just score that now down there. Score it too. Yes, it is. So score that now and just cut it a bit to make it fit. So if I just chop it to there roughly. Let's give it a tiny border. There we go. We can just pop that together and that'll be that card done. So we've got some nice some glue here, so I'm doing white. I suppose I could have done it just onto there. Let's see, instead of putting it onto let me see, this is going to work. Yeah, that will work. So let's just do it onto the base card like that. Oh, that's needing a bit of a trim there. We'll trim that because it needs a bit of a trim, and then I can just pop this one on top. I bet you could make batches of these if you wanted to as well, and you could make them Christmas colours if you wanted. You know, you could just do lots of stuff. You could put even a stamp there which is a Christmas stamp or not. So I'm really happy with that. I don't think that one needs a sentiment. So that's my card from Funky Fossil. I hope you like it, and I'll be back soon with something else. Bye for now.